Eggs, vegetables and a political storm in Bengal, with TMC MP Mahua Moitra the latest target.
কাজটা শুনলেন লাইভে দেখলেন পাথরটা কিরম মারলো দেখলেন ওদিকে সিআরপিএফ টা হাঁটছে লাইভে দেখলেন পাথরটা কিরম মারলো দেখলেন লাইভে as everyone watching on live.
On July 1st, Moitra said she was attacked by BJP workers at her Krishnanagar office, pelted with eggs and vegetables while the West Bengal police allegedly just watched.
Trinamool Congress Zindabad.
She shared a video on X, writing, "Currently being attacked by BJP goons with West Bengal police watching on."
A huge mob of BJP workers gathered outside and started pelting eggs and stones and everything through the windows and eggs. And when I came to the window to see what was happening, it even hit me and hurt me through my clothes, as you can see. And the reason I'm putting this out there is that the police I never came. I called you. You asked me for the location, which I gave. And after that, the police have come and the police have just stood and they are watching this. They are watching the fun and they have put the BJP workers on the side. They have not dispersed the mob.
This is not the first time she's been targeted. Days earlier, BJP workers allegedly hurled eggs and shouted chore slogans at her outside MLA Alifa Ahmed's residence in Kaliganj. And before that, on June 13th, BJP Mahila Morcha workers gathered outside Krishnanagar court, attempting to pelt her as she arrived for a hearing. But Moitra is not the only TMC leader in the firing line. On May 30th, TMC's National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee was attacked with bricks, stones and eggs in Sonarpur while visiting families of post-poll violence victims. He apparently suffered an eye injury. The next day, MP Kalyan Banerjee was egged and injured near Chanditla police station in Hooghly on his way to submit a deputation on the same issue. Former MLA Sujoy Harsa was pelted with eggs while being taken into custody over extortion and forgery charges. TMC's Kunal Ghosh was hit in the face outside Mamata Banerjee's own residence in Kalighat. And just a few days ago, Debashish Saha, husband of former TMC MLA Nilabati Saha, was also pelted with eggs. An attack he blamed on BJP workers. The list keeps growing. Saugata Roy, Madan Mitra, Soumitra Banerjee all hit in the span of weeks. So why now? The BJP has an explanation. The party says years of public anger are boiling over. That's the BJP line. That this isn't orchestrated violence but ordinary people venting frustration built upon over 15 years of TMC rule, which is now finding an outlet after party's electoral defeat.
But again, you can't really ignore how the people of Bengal were persecuted, tortured, cornered. Corruption happened on every level of the society and in every level of the government. And Mamata Banerjee didn't do anything. So, if people are pelting eggs, hurling eggs, rotten eggs, I called it democracy. Not democracy, but democracy. And probably this is the fate of the TMC leaders.
Several attacks like those on Abhishek and Kalyan Banerjee trace back to anger over alleged post-poll violence. Others, like attacks on Sujoy Hazra and Sawkat Molla, followed corruption and extortion arrests. And a clear pattern has emerged. The moment a TMC leader shows up for a hearing or is escorted to a police van outside a court, crowds gather and chore, that is, thief, becomes the chant. Mahua Moitra's case sits slightly apart. Her repeated run-ins trace back to her public feud with the BJP government over the midday meal row and a separate corruption case that's kept her in and out of Krishnanagar court for weeks. And yet, here's a curious angle worth noting. Moitra has always been one of BJP's sharpest critics, but in a recent BBC interview, she struck a different note about Suvendu Adhikari, recalling how he stood by her during a difficult phase early in her career when she was denied a Lok Sabha ticket in 2014, and later clarifying she had been quoted out of context. Suvendu Adhikari, for his part, has publicly called for restraint, urging people not to take the law into their own hands. So does this mean old loyalties have brought her some cover? Or is this fresh wave of attacks on her a sign that whatever goodwill existed between them may no longer count for much? TMC calls it BJP-sponsored mob violence, accusing the state government of looking the other way, while its leaders are targeted one after another. The BJP calls it organic public anger, payback, it claims, for corruption under the previous regime, denying any hand in the attacks. But somewhere between the two versions is a state watching its politics get decided not in courtrooms but on the streets, one egg at a time.